Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Scandinavian Wolf. Tonight we're gonna continue with some more StarRupture, and my new base did not hold up. We are plugging it like crazy.
Planetary temperature within acceptable
It
parameters.
doesn't work. We're just clogging everything up. So we need to figure out a better way to do stuff, because these ain't working as we want. So I think we are going to delete everything. We're gonna unload so we have as much inventory space as possible, and then we're just gonna unload everything. We're gonna put that actually here, because that we ain't gonna use afterwards. We're gonna drop off that one too. There we go. The rest we are gonna use. We're just gonna drop off everything right now. And we're gonna kind of start all over from scratch. Oh no, food we're gonna have to have on us. Because our character's gonna be hungry sooner or later. So yeah. And we're gonna do this just to get it done. No, we don't have any points left. Darn it. Well, screw it. We are gonna delete the whole base and start over from scratch. We're gonna stand here in the middle and we are just gonna start deleting. Removing everything. We're gonna start all over from scratch. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see when our inventory is getting full. So yeah, we need to figure out a better way to do this. And I think I have an idea on how to do it. But yeah, like it is right now, it ain't freaking working. Dude, we have so much space left. Yeah, you can shut the fuck up over there. So yeah, we even gonna redo the whole platform and everything. So we can actually use higher and lower elevations on the rails. Because right now we can't go below, and for some reason it won't let us do. There we go. Oh, we're full. We are going to scrap quite a few of it, because we're not going to use it at all. We're going to run over here and just ditch some of these. Or technically everything. We're just going to drop it because we're going to redo everything. That's what we're going to do. We're gonna keep all the building materials though. We can save that to make more ammo. Oh well, screw that. We have more. We are gonna rebuild. Next StarRupture, that will go gaboom. It will disappear by itself. Everything that is of the same type will go fast to remove after you've done a few. Hello. Thank you. This did not work. And that was another kind. That's why it turned slow again. Wait. Oh yeah, that's that one. I like, what the hell was that? So we're gonna lift everything up a little bit to get it off the ground a little bit. And we're gonna see if we can figure out a better way to do stuff. There is a way to remove everything immediately, but that will also remove these ones and stop the movement of it. Or actually, screw this. We can't see it and not do this bit by bit. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna ditch off some of the stuff. And we're gonna start all over. For real. Actually, those we kind of want, because we want to turn those in to unlock new building materials. That's what we want to do. And then we are gonna just delete everything and start from scratch again. I think that is the easiest and quickest way. It is... No, not that one. It is this one. There were one that we needed these ones. Chemicals. There we go. We'll just turn that into...
Great.
Because we don't want to lose all of this. There we go. I think we just start from scratch. 100% from scratch. And that we can do by doing this, apparently. It will all be destroyed. We're gonna start all over. We're gonna keep the ammo though. Nothing else is really necessary to keep. Oh, those get to stay. That's kind of decent actually. All right. We are gonna rebuild. And we're gonna get a platform that is a little bit above ground. We're gonna like start on this side here. And then we're gonna lock it, which is T. And we're gonna build a new platform. There is a little bit... Why did it forget? I did lock it. T. Oh, it forgets it every time. Okay. It forgets it every time. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, it's kind of a bad height, actually. We should have made one higher. Oh well. Shit happens. Hello, Jacob. Welcome to me rebuilding my base. Because it did not work out the way I wanted it to.
Ruptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
Even though that's underground, we're gonna do it like that. Nothing was really working the way we wanted it to work, so we redo. Are you kidding me? Are you gonna be in the way? Uh-huh. Tried to stop me. I'll figure out a way. There we go, and then we continue. This, I think, will be way better. How you doing, though? Why didn't anyone chat yet? I just started. I did just start the stream.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
There we go. Because it remembers them all. It remembers all chats. The last 50 ones. Because I set it up to do it. Because everything was clogging up and I couldn't build the way I wanted to build. So we're redoing to see if we can get a better way of doing it. It did not work out as I wanted to because the production lines were always getting clogged up. Stopped working because there were too much materials on the line. I need to get a better way to move more materials at the same time. And I think I figured out a way to do it that might work. We're getting a huge area to build on at least. It's just gonna be interesting to see if we can get it to work better. If we're not getting it to work now in a good way, I guess it's just gonna have to be like that then. No. Come on. Can we reach the last one? No! It turned bad. Oh, we have lowered the music, the volume.
Reloading.
Are we done fighting? There we go. And the idea now is to have like an serpentine path of materials going. We're gonna place out all of these again though. Receivers. Oh yeah, we need to have a defense first. And that will cover almost everything. We put you there. Or actually, it should probably have been over there. Let's actually put it there instead. We're gonna have it like that instead. It's probably gonna be fine. And then we're gonna have some power. Put you guys up here. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that was wrong. We're gonna go B, power. Let's fly closer. How is that unstable, but sure. Why didn't that one get in the legs? Wait, what? Okay, we're having them like that then. And then, if I understand it correctly, if we take this pathway and hook that up there, that's gonna connect everything with power. Everything got power. And we got 4, 8. We have 1200 power, I think. If I understand it correctly. No, 800. Oh, they give 200 a piece. We need a little bit more power. Now we should have 1200. Perfect. All right. So the idea is to make most of the materials here anyway. Like we decided before not to do. But we are. And it won't let us do the one I wanted anyway. It won't let us go higher or lower. For some reason. We're allowed to go higher. But not lower for some reason. So we built everything too short anyway. Are you freaking kidding me? We need it higher. Oh well, screw that. It's gonna be like that. There we go. And then we're gonna switch to this one. We're gonna hook that up. And then we're gonna have smelters. Are you kidding me? It doesn't. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna have one here anyway then. Because we were apparently outside building premises. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna have more excavators. And we're gonna switch out that one for one of these bad boys. There we go, then we get more materials. We're gonna have one more of these boys. There we go. One of those. And here we're gonna have one of these. Move that one. I do not falter, my bearded brethren. Well, right now we are, because it did not work out as we wanted to. So now we're trying to redo some stuff here. Alright. And here we are gonna do from that one to that one. Nothing like going 2.0, exactly. And then we're gonna do one of those, one of those, one of those. Because then we can always continue moving stuff forward. Because everything was clogging up all the time in the old one. That was the bad thing. There we go. We're melting that stuff. Or we will melt. And why is nothing moving? Because we have one of these bad boys here. Let's just remove that one. Fix the hole. Okay, we're gonna do this instead. We're gonna remove you two. I'm gonna place one of these bad boys here. And then here we're gonna place one of these bad boys. No, wrong way, idiot. How you doing today, though? And that should start moving that. And that means all this is gonna be working. And then we do this way again. Where are we? Oh. Lag. It was saving the game. There we go. And then we technically just gonna go around here. Make a bend over there. So far, so good. Nice. No spaghetti allowed. Well, there will be spaghetti. I'm trying to, but wait. I need them to be able to loop that way also, which they can't if I do it like this. Question is, are we gonna do... Because I'm gonna need them to be able to loop back if necessary. Or move faster. Shorter way. So then we might need to have one in that direction also. There's gonna be a lot of these. But if we have that, we can at least loop shorter ways. Because in this game you kinda need, or not, probably not need, but you kinda have to have what's it called? Multiple materials on one battery line. This is the good stuff. Ah, you like it, huh? Misa trying. Oh yeah, I just forgot I missed one thing. Because we need to be able to feed in more materials into this one. In case it's needed. The end ones need to be these ones. Because then we can feed other type of materials in if necessary. There we go, and now we can then produce titanium beams, titanium sheets, titanium rods. Rods we're gonna need a lot of, so we're gonna have 2 of that. And then for these ones, I think we're gonna have storage. So they don't run out of materials. Then they will not run out of materials for a long time. Yeah, it's like a hybrid of them both, yes. That's what we kind of figured out. I have done a lot of exploring on the world. I just have like a little bit left until I have to do the Forgotten Engine. There we go, and then we're gonna do the same on this side for Wolfram. Wait. My stupid ass brain forgot how we did stuff. Okay, so immediately after the vent there, friggin' bug, we're gonna start with the splitters, right? 1,000 hour plus. I probably won't play that much though. I usually get bored before that. And then we're gonna have melters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was that what we did over there? Yes. We have right before that one, right before that one, right before that one. There we go. And then we can have basically whatever. Oh, there. That's for being able to continue. If necessary. We should have done the same with the other one also. Oh, wrong button. And then we need a fabricator. Wait, do you play these factory games much? Curious. You build style long-term, erratic and very clean, isolated together. Dude, this is basically the first time I actually trying to do non-spaghetti. Otherwise, it is always complete spaghetti. Those are feeding directly in. And after that, we need these ones. And we also need, we forgot to do... No, here we don't actually need that. Why did I do this? It was not here. There. It's this side we need to do that. This special thingy here is needed on the other side. These extra. But I played a little bit of these games before. But everyone is always complaining about my spaghetti, so I decided I'm gonna try not to do spaghetti for once. Or how did I think now? A fresh start, yeah. Well, I have my old base further down here. That is even more chaotic. We want them to be able to take shorter passes. But right here, we can't do that. Want them to come from there to be able to go in there. So we need to have... Actually, I am completely stupid. We're just gonna do this. You guys have to stop. Because if one doesn't want anything else, or all of them want at the same time, we want them to be able to get materials fast. Well, that one can't because we built it wrong. And I clicked the wrong button again. Well, screw the first one. I'm just gonna... Oh, no. We're gonna have it like that. Yeah, we're testing. I'm trying to be better at this type of stuff. At least I'm trying. I guess that's all we can do. And then we can loop that one around. Now that becomes a little bit ugly though, because it's not matching. Because then the materials can take the shortest way. Now that I think of it, it would have been the same as just sending everything over, straight over. Why did I do it like this? I don't know why I did it like this. I actually have no idea. But what are the mini cars or whatever? It's not mini cars. It's like mini train cars that are transporting stuff. Yeah, because if I take one straight over, they can't help each other. Now all of them can help each other. No. They're using a request system, so the machines are requesting, and whatever they have in storage, they send. And then you can set the machines to have priority or non-priority. Okay, I can go to this one and set this to high request. So the mini drones, those will go to that one first. It can absolutely do, yeah. It can make it better and it can make it worse. And then in the end, we're gonna have one of these. Yeah, you can play it multiplayer if you want to. This is just... No, okay, we did it wrong. This one needs to have one more of these, and then we're gonna have this one. Not right now. Right now I'm learning the game. So right now I'm not doing any multiplayer. And also I usually only play with real life friends. Usually. And these ones are to be able to feed in other materials into it. Could you show me what happens if you go inside last second during rep? If I'm too late on it, it will just burn me up. I will post a short about it soon. I made a short video about it. It will just burn me up. And then we're gonna add one of these to be able to make it longer if necessary. I built them in the wrong way. I am so stupid sometimes. We built them in the wrong way. That way. Oh. No, I don't stream on Twitch anymore. I don't know what that sound was. I don't use Twitch. I don't like Twitch. Twitch are their mentality is just not what I want. There we go. You need to go to their website and you download their extension for your browser, and then you sign in, and then the more you watch the stream, the more points you get and the more sounds you can make. Oh. And then we need to make... We're gonna need to get the wires. I think we need a lot of the wires. We're gonna make 2 of the wires. And then we're gonna do 1 of the... Actually 2 of those also. Because I think we're gonna need a lot of those too. I just don't remember. We make 2 of each to start with.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity.
Oh, we don't even have
Prepare for a wave.
any house to survive in. Large habitat.
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated. Airlock. There we go. We are safe. We need to eat and drink, and then we might as well put out these ones. The stuff that we need. We need a regen place. I have that there. We need an equipment. We need a recipe station. We need a limb station. Analyzation station we need. And we need a food station. And a basic item crafter. There we go. What we're gonna do viewports so we can see out. That way was kind of boring, but here we can look at it. Look like hospital in there. Yeah, kinda. We only have the small storages for now, but we're gonna do a few of those. We can store some stuff in there.
Rupture's eruption has started.
We're just gonna do it like that for now.
Impact.
Boom.
Extreme temperature detected.
And that was that planet. No more planets. Yep. The whole planet, every like hour that happens. And it's a little bit hot outside. I like to barbecue myself a little bit before it cools down. This planet is amazing to regrow. And those cores that I put out, they help cool down the area I'm in. Or all my machines. It took very long time this time. Hello. There we go.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
And those are cooling down like crazy right now. Trying to get all the machines to work again. And we're gonna do the big storages again. We have to wait for it to cool down. There we go. That's what I call fast recovery. And then in a short while, it's gonna be back to actual normal. There we go. And then we have that too there. That's perfecto. Alright. Then we're gonna need to remember we're gonna have a spot out here as a test thingy. Because I don't remember what makes what. We're gonna see factories here first. We're gonna need rotors, which is gonna need both wolfram wire and plates or titanium rods. The thing is, I should have made this part in one site and then fly it over here and make the next part and fly that to the next part, to the next part, to the next part. So you don't have so much in one place. But what's the fun with that? So, and if we want those, we want routers. All right. Oh yeah, we need to do the calcium also. We almost forgot one. You're gonna be there. We're not gonna need this much of it, I think, but we're gonna have more than we need. It's better to have too much than too little. There we go, and you will melt this one, this one, this one, and this one. All right. And then we're gonna be building the thingamajig that will transport it. Wait, how did I do on the other ones now? Brain already froze up. That one just starts into one of those, right? There we go. No way. Yeah. Ah, idiot. Wait. Something doesn't add up now. Let's place these ones first so we can see what we need to do. Yeah, that became wrong. Okay, and then we need one there, one there, and one there. And we clicked the wrong button. There we go. Haha, almost wrong. That's why we do one step at a time, and one thing at a time. And to be able to add up more, we're gonna have that one there. And then for the shortest way possible, because that is like if we feed in more materials, other types of materials, they're gonna have to be able to take the shortest way. Calcium sheets. Calcium sheets. I guess we're just gonna do calcium sheets. There's gonna be a lot. But I guess that's how it's gonna be. We will never run out of calcium sheets, that's for sure. For sure. There we go. And then we need to get all this material out of here and get to the next session. So that is the question. How are we gonna do that in the best way? Why did we build it weird?
Raptura is
Anyway,
in its
screw that.
stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
So, for the next area, we're gonna be using both furnace and or actually let's do the next part. We do more fabricators actually. I'm gonna do it from this side. And my character's standing right in the way, of course. And we're gonna decide what they're gonna be doing. Like, you're gonna make rotors. Tubes. Were we making titanium beam? Yeah, we were. And you are gonna make stabilizers. I think we're gonna need more routers. So then we're gonna figure out a way to move the materials into these ones without slowing it all down too much. That is gonna be the hard part. We still need to get stuff into these. That's 2 up. Just to make it look cooler. Because then we can have 1 down there, 1 down there. And then for each one of those, we're gonna have 1 of these. That will pull 1 up to that one. Now the question is, how are we gonna get all these materials over there in the best possible way? That is at least a good start. And then we're gonna have 1 here. Raw materials we're never gonna need. We're gonna need that. Why did I put it so far away? Oh yeah, because we're gonna grab from that side, yeah. And then same here. Now grab all those into that one. Because we build this one weird, we're just gonna do that. From that one to that one. And then here we're gonna do that one, that one, that one, and that one. We're gonna be able to put that one in there. I'm leaving parts here so we can actually pull in if we get drones, other stuff over here later on. So we will be able to collect more materials in future if necessary. Let's see. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but I'm hoping for it. I sure hope so. No. What? There we go. We get all that out here. And we're gonna grab this one. Actually, no. This one is not a good idea. Well, this one over here would have worked. Well, we're gonna do this one. I think. There's raw materials. We're gonna have to have one that goes above. I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sleep pretty well tonight at least. I'm trying to use my brain more than I usually do. I usually just smack stuff up and hope for the best. Oh, wrong button. How many people think this will work? I hope this one will work better than the last one at least. The last time it didn't really work at all. Actually, we should change this one to the other direction. Trying to rub my pea-sized brain. And then we want a three-way input here. So they don't crash here. Put that one there. And that one there. It was not this one we were gonna have. We're gonna switch this one out for an actual three-way input here. Now that did not help at all. That does not work at all. I guess this one has to be like that. Because otherwise, that one will not make any splitting or anything. So let's just remove that one and redo that one too. And we have to merge it all together here. Let's just put one of these here. There we go. And one of these here. And that should start... Oh, we forgot to hook these ones up. Those we're not using right now. So that is doing most of it at least. I was just thinking, why is this one not getting anything? Oh yeah, because this one needs the routers That one's gonna take some time before it actually starts because it needs the materials from one of these. I actually think these big ones are completely unnecessary now that I think of it. Because they're probably... I probably won't need that much. But then again, having a big stockpile, if necessary later on, would be very, very, very nice. Because that one is gonna make the routers, stabilizers, tubes, and more routers. So we're gonna be needing to loop the routers back in. And that's why we have those there. I think this will work. But on this... Oh, idiot. On this one, I think we're gonna be using... these ones instead. No, we're not. We're gonna continue with the same concept. Because in this game, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to look somewhat nice. Or I want it to look somewhat nice for the first time ever. But then one of them says that it's almost full already. That one is 1800, 800. They should be able to suffice up to 2000 because there are two. Oh no, they're working. They're taking the same amount. And I don't really want to upgrade yet. Idiot. But we want that to work for both of them. This will just add 20 capacity extra, but I just want to see how that works. Will both of these now get 20 extra? Yeah, that one got. That one up there should get it too. Because I'm not really ready to take on the waves yet. Let's see, what did we need to craft the yellow ones? We need that. We need kind of go back to main base and build a lot of this. And then we're gonna increase the surge protection here. Or the cooling thingamajig. We're gonna run back to the old base. Or we suffice with this here. And build on another location. But then again, then we need to build a new base. Again. I kinda wanna try to get a working humongous base. That would be cool as hell. So let's go back and see if we can get more of the orange ones. Because as soon as we upgrade, is apparently when the aliens will start coming and attacking our base. Let's go back to our main base. Our spaghetti base. Because as soon as we upgrade, there will be waves of monsters or aliens now and then, apparently.
Changing mags. Reloading.
For some reason, I have a big issue hitting these small ones. I have a huge issue hitting them. I thought I was gonna build a base here once before. But with the new way we're doing it now, we could have actually done that.
Changing mags. Reloading.
It sounds like they came from behind now also. Oh, for fuck, how many are there? There we go. Chill the F out. Hop, hop, parkour. There were a lot of them there. And that is my helium factory.
I need to survive.
And we need those for making our food. That is what the only like food we're gonna create right now. Until the time we decide to try to learn all of them. There are more aliens there. Because they give both food and water and then kind of easy to get the materials for.
Changing mags.
Lag.
Acquired.
It is every
Come
time
here.
it saves. It freezes the game completely. But it is early access. We can't ask for everything. Everything can't be perfect in the beginning. But it runs super smooth though. Sure, I'm using frame gen But I'm getting 200 FPS in the game. In 2K resolution. So over there is my main base. Oh, actually, we might be able to move around our cores. So they take half the base each instead. Instead of full base both. That could be one way to getting it to work a little bit better. But I think it's the big, huge storage thing is that takes a lot of power for us. Gonna grab those two over there too. But over here is complete chaos. Everything is just high life over here. Nothing makes sense. It works, but nothing makes sense. Just so you guys know. Look at his spaghetti here. Shit everywhere. But it somewhat works. That's the good thing. It somewhat works. We need glass to start with.
I can use this.
Glass, and we need these little bad boys over here that I don't remember the name of. Inductor. And we need titanium housing. And we take it from here first. And then we need a lot of standard building materials. There we go. There we go. And then we go here and do these ones. We can do quite a lot more. Let's take 5 of those. And 5 of those. There we go. We have quite a lot of that now. So we can increase how much the base gets cooled down quite a lot there. That one actually heals also.
I
We're
can
gonna
use
bring
that.
that with us back home. Bring that with us also. That is a good food too. And more of those. None of that we're using now. We're gonna bring these with us. Those we're gonna have with us. We had quite a few more coolant there. We can bring the stators to fill up that one. Those are gonna fill up by automatically. All right, let's go back. We have 4,000, 5,000 of those now. That should suffice us quite a while. Let's go back. This one, we're not even gonna use. Let's just destroy it. Let's head back. We could actually try this one. That's gonna triple our energy regain. Whoop! It fills up super fast. We're gonna get a lot of energy back quickly. And also downhill and stuff, we can do sliding. Holy crap, that refills fast. Speedy Gonzales is back again. Probably gonna be fine. Gonna help the base with its coolant now, because I do not want to upgrade to level 2 yet. It's either that or we build multiple small bases. But I'm committed to trying to make one big ass base right now. We could have set up a drone transporter to bring over the materials to make the orange building, intermediate building materials. But we ain't gonna do that now. That might be something I do off stream. Poor clothes though. Sliding down like that. This one does not have any power. I just didn't have the energy to remove it. But then again, do we have a core on us? No, we don't. There's a quick and easy way to remove all of that by using a core. But if we don't have a core on us, we're not gonna care. I'm gonna take as many of these larvae as we can here.
I need to survive.
We need to survive. Don't we all? Let's see, we have more larvae here.
Acquired.
We have some more down here. Oh, it's not steep enough. This is so we can make more of the food that will give us both water and energy. Yeah, while you're sliding, you can't control where you're sliding. It will just follow the ground and slide that way. Let's see how much we can get it up to here with just building these ones. Oh, idiot. That should make it for a while. It gives 20 coolant for each. So now we're down to 900 or 1220. I should be fine for a little bit. Or should we place a few more? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna be forced to loop back stuff into that. No matter what. And then we're gonna have one of these. And we're gonna loop it back. We're gonna have it here. No. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna make that one like that. So we get like a passage where they will not interrupt each other. And then those routers will circle back.
Ruptura activity detected.
Alright,
I
Raptura.
recommend finding a safe place.
Place is gonna burn again. The whole place is gonna burn. Burn, burn, burn. Burn. Let's let it burn. Goddamn, that machine there is rocking hard. Whoop, whoop, up, down, like a crazy bastard. The clouds are moving away. It's soon gonna blow. Everything turning yellow. Come on. From the first warning, I think there is 2 minutes until it actually explodes. From the first warning. While this is happening, I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick, so I'll be right back.
Core is unstable. Head to safety immediately. Warning. The planet is being incinerated. Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Oh look, we can go out again. How lovely. There came all the machines back online again. So yeah, right now everything is producing as it should. Of course, it's gonna be a little bit of clogs here and there, but not too much. And we are producing more now than we did before. And then we're gonna start doing furnaces, I think. Because there's not really anything right now we need to do here, I think. We are making all of these. I think we were making stators. Yeah, no? Routers. Stabilizers. We're not making any stators. So then we can do one of these and put that one down here. And that goes here. Which means we can build more here now. Or we build we should build one more that will make the stators actually. I think we're gonna do that just right here because we forgot the stators. And the reason why we didn't forget about it, we ran out of processing power, I would say, or coolant. which made us start thinking about other stuff. Oh yeah, those make a big chunk of that. Actually, question is, we want to be able. That's good. We just do it like this for now. Technically, that one should have been there. We're gonna change up a little bit here. Alright, let's just do this. We might need that anyway later on. And this one then need to do... Oh, we forgot one here. Stators. We actually didn't forget about it, we just didn't do it because we didn't have a furnace. That was gonna loop stuff back in there. But we kind of found a better way to do stuff now. No, wait. Sorry, Mr. Furnace. But we need one of those there first. And then you're gonna be there. There we go. To start with. Sadly though, these bad boys will take so much of our cooling capacity. Maybe we should switch them out for the smaller ones. Maybe it's a little bit overkill to do that, those. It's possible. Oh no, it can't get anything right now. Wait. That should work. As long as we connect that one to that one. And there comes a burst of more materials. And of course, it's gonna be a little bit chaotic in the beginning. And I want to start producing. It still only sends through one, which is quite a bit annoying. Anyway, it looks better when there's 3 of them. Oh, we haven't told this one what to save her up. And then that one needs to go into this one over here, I guess. Yeah, because that needs the housing. No, we hooked it up to the wrong one.
Ruptura status, stable. Arcadia status, stable.
Wait. Now it becomes advanced here. This one right now needs to send it back. And that should send it back, yes. And I cannot send it back to itself. And it's gonna be quite clogged up in the beginning until everything has kind of filled up its storage, like these ones. Why are they not producing actually? Oh yeah, we're not using any of that yet. It is gonna slow down soon, hopefully. That one has started processing at least. Let's have it like that. Less clutter in the screen.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Very good. I just wanted to get to that point where it actually is has filled up all the materials it needs. We can hurry it up a little bit. But this one wants these ones. We can grab one of these and just shove it in here. And that will slow the process. Probably in a bad way, because now it's actually gonna have a bunch of stuff on the line that is not gonna be needed for it. We just want to require it to slow down a little bit. Actually, we can help it by putting a splitter here and let it go over there immediately. It doesn't have to take that long turn around. Sorry. Yes, blocked. I know. And then it doesn't have to block everything for everything else. That one can take a shortcut there. Because then it will not be as chaotic for everything else. Because that one needs a lot of materials. That's actually pretty good. This is actually working pretty well now. I'm pretty happy with this so far. And we are right now all the way up to making stators, so soon stabilizers. Why did we drop frames? Am my internet's gonna fuck up again? You better not. Goddamn internet. Alright. Anyway, we're gonna have yet another furnace. This has become more for the looks rather than what it actually does. There's probably a better way to do it, but that's how it is gonna be done now. Probably a way better way. What? I'm not smart enough for that. Not right now, at least. Okay, what are you gonna make? We don't have any helium here yet. Did we make any wolfram powder? I think we did. No, we did not. And why are these ones not producing anything? Something is wrong over here. Wait, we're over here. They're pumping materials into them. There it goes. Oh. There's one miss. And then over to these ones. And then into these little bad boys here. Oh, I know, because I'm stupid. I am so stupid sometimes. No, it is. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know why. Sorry, game. I made a doo-doo. Oh shit, that's killing me. Shit on me. There we go. Now all these little babies are gonna start producing also. Now we're talking. And in a perfect world, yeah, the blocks will be able to go there also when necessary. We do want to blockade here though. Well, a board here. And add an input. Yeah, no. We're gonna do it actually this way. And you for now is gonna go that way. And then we wanna make a short passage here. Sorry. That lets it go straight over there. It lets it take the shortest way. Goddamn spaghetti. Well, it's not complete spaghetti at least. It is creating stuff at least. You're gonna start collecting these ones. But we were not making any wolfram powder. Because that is made in the furnace. So you will for now go into there. And then we will have a furnace. No, let's see. Let's make actually make the furnace here. So it doesn't have to loop that far. I'm gonna move my character. Because that one just needs to be here. No, not one. Level 2. We're gonna have another depot. And shove you into that one. And you're gonna make Wolfram power. Wait, what did you need for that? Oh, okay, my bad. You're not gonna be here. Me's a bit stupid. We need the blocks that are coming from here. Let's see, we want to make some of it over here, I guess. We could actually switch that one into a multi-way thingy and send back here instead. So not everything has to go that way. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove you. And we're gonna add one of these bad boys. But then we can have one of these bad boys here. And you can send it all the way back. And then we're gonna do as we did last time. One like that. And one high. And then one high. And down to that one. We're dehydrated. Because we're gonna send the stators back later on. But we're gonna have a furnace now. And we're gonna have that bad boy. How did we do with those? We did it in this line here. And then we're actually gonna make one of these bad boys. We hook you up there. I don't know why I did like that, but that's how it's gonna be now. And this turned out to be more for looks than anything else. Because he did not use it the way I wanted it to be used. And we need you to make wolfram powder and you storing it. Which means a lot of that is gonna go directly here now. And we should have had a splitter merger to go in there. Anyway, this is how it's gonna be. I don't know why I built like that. I should have just have kept it the same way. It would have been lined up way better. Oh well, screw that. We might have to redo certain parts later on. We're gonna need a lot more coolant. How much of those do we have? We have quite a lot left. Because I'm not ready to upgrade yet. No, we can't have it like that. Ah, screw it. There we go. And these ones should be fine again. Yeah. So yeah. The thing is, we're gonna run out of space here too. We're probably gonna have to fly stuff over from here over to another place though. But when we're done here, we can kind of tear the old one apart. Doesn't really need to be there anymore. Or we'll leave it there for spare parts. I don't know. Actually, we're gonna do that one and into that one. We're not reusing them anywhere yet. But we might. Because next thing we're gonna do is like these ones. Oh, we're gonna need calcium powder. We should make a furnace for that. And this will not work. This one will be in the way. I don't have the energy to redo everything, so we're just gonna move this one out one step. Like it should have been from the beginning, but I didn't think. I just did and didn't think. And then you have to pay the price. That's just how it's gonna be. And now that should be sending a lot of that. Calcium powder. The blocks. Oh, we haven't hooked it up to the machine yet. Now we will. There we go. And you will store that. There we go. That is being produced. We're running out of materials. That one was faultily built. That's more like it. We're gonna have to make ourselves some more building materials soon. Or technically, basically right now. So now we're gonna have to start moving over like helium. We need to get helium here. We're gonna place this one like here. And that one should go into this one. Helium in. Alright, then we need to run back and tell it to deliver helium here. Oh yeah, we forgot to unload stuff. But so far this is working way better than the old factory.
That's just what I need.
Let's just ditch this stuff here. Now let's bring the glass because we're gonna need that. Alright, that's gonna be fine for now. Food machine. I'll make these. Got a few more at least. Okay, and then we run back and tell it to send helium over here. That will be fine. Let's run back home. And we're gonna make some more intermediate building parts also while we're at it. Some power sliding. And tomorrow evening, I think we will try to go to the Forgotten Engine. I think. We're gonna be loading up with a lot of bullets and to go there. Okay. It's saved. Oh, we can have another blue one now. We maxed out on combat and movement. for the early access. Might as well grab a few of those. Hello, Mr. Aliens. Bring greetings from the sauna. Did it by the long winter formula and including rolling in the snow midway through. Nice. That is. I'm jealous about that. I want a sauna too. That is cheating to have that. I'm jealous. But do you have your phone inside the sauna? That doesn't sound good though. We're upgrading the coolant without upgrading the... or increasing the coolant in my base without upgrading the core. Because I haven't even started making ammo yet. Or crafting ammo. So I have quite a bit left to do before I can safely upgrade it. In my opinion. Nah, I was just done and had my PC running. Gonna do a little bit of reading through it before going to sleep. Just know that you're still going. So just drop by like the Rupture. Yeah, just a quick stop by, blow the planet up. I appreciate it though. Coming and going as fast and leaving everything decimated. Yeah, exactly. This one is not gonna get any more helium, I think. Because he's not even using it. So we're gonna change the designation of that one. Anyway, we need some glass.
Just what I need.
Oh no, we had a lot of glass. We didn't need the glass. Glass was the thing we had a lot of already. We need these bad boys. And we need these bad boys. Nope, not those. These bad boys. Here we go. Those are the bad boys, and then we need to be able to make normal crafting material. That we are gonna be stealing. Now that I have made you jealous of my sauna access, my work here is done. Bye and good night. Have a good night, my friend. Appreciate you stopping by. What are we missing now? We're still missing crafting material. Let's go steal 3 more then. Or 4. We just steal everything from them.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. And then we actually need a glass now just because of that. To maximize. Hello, failure. So fast. Salute. So fast. You play Tarkov too loud. Earlier today? Wait, what? Play Tarkov? I haven't played Tarkov today. Well, I played, I was in my hideout doing a little bit of hideout stuff earlier. That's about it. Or am I misunderstanding? Oh, we need more of those also. Actually, screw it. We're not gonna make any more. That's gonna be it. Oh, in Osby. Ah, yeah. Was it you that was playing Tarkov too loud? Read something about shooting. Yeah. They were apparently on the other side of the village. There was some crazy person who started shooting at people. But they still just say that it's what's it called? They suspect a shooting.
Increased Ruptura activity.
They've not proven there was shooting. My feeling is that it's just fireworks as usual and someone thought it was gunshots. I don't know. I haven't read the news about it. I just heard something about it. The only reason I knew about it was because my boss, where I work, in the city I work in, typed to me and said that there were shooting going on in where I live. And also, next time, don't type where I live, maybe, for future. Just say where you live. Because it's a small place. We're gonna wait for this Rapture to go on. Oh yeah, we can put... Meanwhile, we have a blue one. Let's see if we have any good blue ones. Double jump. Increased stamina region while sliding. We have better ones at our place.
Ruptura's eruption has started.
But we can
Prepare for
do
impact.
this one for now. And that was the stamina by 30. That by 50.
Extreme temperature detected.
We'll do that one for now at least.
Perfect.
No problem. Bit tips at the moment. On a Sunday, my friend? On a Sunday. Hope you're having a good time though. I have my mouth full with cookies. I'm actually going back to work tomorrow. I haven't been working for like almost 3 weeks, which is very, very unusual for me. So it's both been nice and very, very weird being somewhat boring being home for 3 weeks. How can we have this much construction here and still not use that much shit? Most people do work on a Monday. Yeah. Most people do, yeah. But not everyone. And you can also be on vacation or whatever. There's a lot of things that could make you not work on a Monday. We're running the correct way. Yes, we are. And we're gonna change the designation on the helium transport. This way. It's gonna start sending it over to my new base. Out of stamina. Stamina. So how has Tarkov been treating you though? Oh, you haven't played lately? I've been playing a little bit off stream. I'm done with all test drives now, at least. They're all done. Still, I'm not carrying you at all. You're carrying yourself, my friend. I haven't done the Christmas event though. I haven't really cared about it. This little bad boy is gonna start sending stuff to a new place. Lighthouse is way easier now that the goons only spawn 30% chance. Sal, this one is only sending 100 at a time. Can one send to multiple places? That's a good question. We're gonna need more power here. Can you send to the same one? No. That's a little bit sad. 2 can't send to the same one. Are these just level 1 rails? No, they're not. They're level 2. And I guess that one is an impure one. No, 8 per 2 seconds. 8 per 2 seconds. Why was this one so slow though? Why is it not sending it? I guess the other one is too fast, I guess. Let's be a bad boy and do it like this. Yes, I know you're complaining. But you're not gonna be complaining soon. Because this little bad boy can hold 1600. And it bugged out, of course. There you go. You didn't know Lighthouse had goons in them? Well, they do. Those hold 400, these hold 1600. So this is gonna be fine. We might need to create another helium extractor also. We have more helium over there. That's way closer. We can even... Oh, wait. We probably can just pull it there. But we're not gonna have time with that today, though. Sadly. But we can probably just pull it straight over there. Without the hassle of... flying it over. Like, Lighthouse is the main map for the goons. Didn't you know that? For a long time, the goons were only on Lighthouse. During the event. Oh, that one has 3. Holy macaronis! Hey, we're talking stuff. Now we're talking. And we don't have a core right now, though. Well, we have one over there, one hard. Come on, bad boy. No, not the ore. Helium extractors. Wait, where did we put the... Sorry. We need to think where the... input and output is. No, let's build it up here, actually. I changed my mind.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Very good. Here we go, and then we're gonna grab one of these bad boys. And then we just grab one of these bad boys. There we go. Why? Why, you little? This one is gonna collect helium, and then we need a little bit of power. Because otherwise they will be grumpy. There is actually enough. And then we can just pull that all the way down there. It's gonna be a long pull, but let's frickin' do it. Cause why not? When we can. And then we don't need to fly any helium at all. We're getting it directly fed into the machine. That is gonna be quite amazing. $3,200 helium we can store now, combined with that one and this one. And then we have nothing that needs it yet. But that means we can now use helium, which means we can make glass. Perfecto! And we can make synthetic silicone. We can even make chemicals. Chemicals is gonna be the first one we make, I think. No, because we need to get this one first. Let's see if we get all the materials we need for it. I think we have everything that is necessary for it. It's gonna clog up a little bit in the beginning. But not that much, actually. Thought it was gonna clog up way more. I had no clue, but I tend to always walk on random mine and ending rage quit thing. That's why you have a map to learn. There's not that many mines in that place. Not in the where it's a good way to run. Okay, so now we are creating those. That's why I said don't set my foot there alone. Well, this is what we're gonna be doing today. We will not have time to do anything else. We're gonna put out some more cooling. We're just gonna place them here. Oh, it's getting laggy. I built too much. There we go. We're gonna place out even more because I want the base to become cool. It should not need... I don't want to upgrade the actual tower yet. No! God damn it. Build too much equal weak PC. No, it's not the game, the PC itself. It is the game itself. And we failed again. It is every time I place something, it kind of freezes up. It has nothing to do with the computer. It's the game itself. This is just for fun. The game should not tell me what to do. It wants me to upgrade my core, to be able to build more. Not today. We have so much coolant now. We can build a lot more. Anyway, guys, this is gonna be it for tonight. It is time for this old man to sleep. So I'm gonna be back again tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Central Europe time. So have a great night and hope to see you guys tomorrow. Until then, sleep tight. Bye-bye. 100% PC's fault. You need to spend at least 50k for it to run smooth. Dude, I spent 50k on it already. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.